Hi guys. Just starting a live video. Didn't put a time in, so guess we're going live right now. Let's see. Where is it? Here we are. You got it, Jana?
I do.
Hi Cheryl. Welcome. Hey Laura Jean. Welcome. Everybody's doing lives tonight. My God.
Hi Cheryl. Welcome. Hey Norgene. Welcome.
Hello Claudia.
Everybody's
Oops.
doing lives tonight. My God.
Maria, Claudia.
Hello Maria. Welcome. And Sherry, hi, welcome. So tonight we are making a Happy New Year's wreath. And it's all about the glitter. The glitter, guys. So here's our sign. And guess what Jen and I did? We remembered to reverse the camera, so I'm sure you can read it right, because I can't. But it says Happy New Year's. Or Happy New Year. So we're all going to have a good one, right, guys?
It's
20.
not reversed.
Oh, it's not reversed. And we push that magic wand. How come? Oh, well. Hey, Bonnie. Welcome. We see ya. Thanks for joining in. I hope when I explain that messaging to you about how we didn't see your comments, because that actually happened to me. I was actually on Laura's live once and I was commenting and Cheryl wasn't answering me. Neither was Laura. And I was wondering what the heck's going on. So they explained it to me. So that's, I believe, what happened to you, Bonnie. So I apologize once again, but we did not see you come on until after the video was done. So glad you could join us. Yeah, I know it's backwards still. And we did push that magic wand. And I don't know, I can still see the magic wand, so I don't know why. You have to push it before you're live, I know. But anyway. So let's give it a second. I just pushed it again. So let's see. Well, it is backwards when I look in there. So let's see if it goes on the right way. Takes a minute, eh?
No, it's not right.
No. Sorry, guys. Anyway, no big deal. I'm sure you can all read what it says. Happy New Year. And so this is the reindeer left over. He got left behind from Christmas, and he's the dude that's going to be bringing in the New Year. So, and he's got his little tux on because he wants to ring in the New Year the right way and dance up a storm. So that's him. So anyway, we got some pics. I'm not sure I'm adding them all because originally I was going to do black and silver, but I couldn't find the one thing I was looking for. So we added the gold, and that's why we ended up getting some more pics with the gold and the silver. But originally I just had obviously silver, so I was going to put all kinds of pics in there like these guys and all silver ribbon. And we're going to be ringing in that New Year right here. So I'm ready to get started, ready to rock and roll. Hey Linda, my sister-in-law is on. Welcome. And Susan, welcome. Hello and good evening. Oh, Tony, my cousin's on too. Hi, Tony. Hey Linda, are you on? Is Milt watching too, or is he already back at home? Anyway, gonna get my wreath form. Okay guys, so we are using our 14-inch wreath form with 6 sections, 18 pipe cleaners or chenille stems total. And so that will be 3 chenille stems in each section, and this is one complete section. I'm going to be adding 1 chenille stem or pipe cleaner to the inner 2 rails, and then I'm going to be adding 2 pipe cleaners to the outer 2 rails right about here. I'm using this 21-inch deco mesh So it's kind of shiny, glittery. And I'm going to be adding the shiny, glittery, whoa, that's too glittery. Can't put it too close in front of the camera. Hopefully you can see that it's silver, not white, but it's has all that metallic-y or that opalescent sheen to it on the silver. And then, I think these are all them. Oh yeah. So we also have some, what do you call this again, Jana?
I think it's like tulle.
Tulle. So it's a crazy name for this. It shouldn't be named tulle because it's pretty. But anyway, that's the name of it. So tulling or tulle or whatever. So it comes, is this 21 inch too?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think so.
Oh.
You better measure it.
Okay. So this one comes, let's see. What do I have two here? Okay, so this one, no, it's 19 inches. So it's 19 inches wide and it's cut 12 inches,
Yes.
12 inches down. So we're going to be using that in every other pipe cleaner. And then we have our ribbon, which is two different colors of black we have. We have the sparkle, like a netting. That's a sparkle one. And then, of course, we have the silver glitter. And then we also have a black sheer with glitter sides to it. And then we also have gold glitter. So it's all about the glitter, guys. I don't know if Linda said Milt was there or not.
No.
No. Hello, Annette. How you doing? And Kathy, welcome. Thanks for tuning in to Retired and Wreathing.
Annette said you look beautiful tonight.
Thank you, Annette. It's my sparkle dress. It too is every different color of sparkle when you look at it in the light. I see blue and red and green and gold and silver. It's comfy. So, anyway, let's get started, guys. So I'm just going to move this off to the side for a minute.
It really is bright on that. I don't know, Marla.
Oh, Jana's saying it's really bright. Are you guys finding it too bright? Thumbs up if she needs to adjust the lightness.
Oh, that's a little better.
Oh, she said it's better.
It's that gold.
Oh.
That gold was there.
Oh. Okay. I guess it was when the gold was there. I'm just moving some of my embellishments and stuff down for a minute. So we also are using the Archon mount, and we bought this little thing too, and someday we're going to figure out what all this is. This is a sonic shuffle, and apparently I'm supposed to be able to, well, we downloaded some app, and apparently I'm supposed to be able to click one of these buttons and it goes like a close-up or something like that, but I don't know if we got to do it through the sonic shutter or what, but we'll figure it out someday. So we'll put that off to the side, and the ribbon and the bells. Okay, so let's get into we need a couple twist ties. Hello, Patricia. So pretty, love the glitter. Me too. It's all about the glitter, Patricia. And hello, Jan, welcome. So guys, feel free to share it to your page right now. Have some friends of yours join you and watch me make this wreath that we're creating, the New Year's Eve. After New Year's, it's the gates are open and we can make any type of wreath we want. So this, I think, will be the last wreath, and then we get to create all different kinds of wreaths. So looking forward to that. So anyway, I'm just going to put the last three chenille stems on. And I did put them back in here. 3. Okay. So, like I told you, I'm just going to take the whole chenille stem, feed it through the inner 2 rails, fold it in half, and give it 2. I'm going to pull it tight first, and then I'm going to give it 2 twists. Okay, and I'm going to do the same with the other two, except for they are going on the outer two rails here. So just going to put it on the outer two rails and just kind of like judge it in half. And now you're going to pull it, and then you're going to give it 2 twists. And then the last one, same thing. So guys, all ready for Christmas and New Year's? I know I'm not. I have my tree up. My tree's been up for a while. I still need to decorate it. Other decorations are around the house, but my tree, because I have to fluff it, and it takes me a long time to fluff it all the time. So I have to have it just fluffed really, really nice, and that takes a long time. But I bought these really cool lights, guys. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining, and thanks for blessing our page. Thank you. I bought these lights quite a while ago. They're for like a pretty good sized Christmas tree. And it's like a whole blanket of lighting. And I've had them now for 5 years or longer. I found them a long time ago, and I bought them when Christmas decorations were all like 75% off. And I thought, I didn't know how well they'd work. So anyway, I bought them to try them, and they are the best lights, guys. Like, if you ever see them, get them. I've never seen them out since, but if you guys ever see them in the States, definitely grab them. It's like one complete blanket of lights. And all I do is, if you fold them up properly year after year and put them out, all you have to do is, once you got your tree out, I just kind of jump up in the air and throw the blanket over the top. And then I go around the sides and pull it a bit. Perfect. The lighting is totally uniform, like the way you don't have too many lights in one corner, not the other. It's the best thing ever. So, all I did here was I made a little tail out of the deco mesh, and I'm going to put it through the 2 inner rails, sticking it through the 2 inner. Hey there, Sue. Thanks for joining. So I'm sticking it through the 2 inner rails, and I am taking a zipper tie, and I'm putting it through and wrapping it around one of those 2 inner rails. So either rail number 2 or 3, but one of the 2 inner ones. And you got to make sure you got the zipper tie on the right way. And I think I do. Yeah, I did. Oh, why is this? It's on the right way, but I'm having a hard time pulling it. Oh, there. No, couldn't have been on the right way. I lied. I thought it was on the right way. It's not. Let's flip it around. It looked like it was on the right way. I guess I didn't have my glasses on to see, guys. Okay, now it's on the right way. Now we should hear it zip, and we do. So pull it real tight and clip off the excess. Okay. So I'm going to make these poofs. What did we say, Jana? 12 inches?
10.
10?
Whatever.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make them 12. Let's go 12. So 12 inches. And I'm going to start on the outer 2 rails. You can start on the inner. Doesn't really matter, guys. So I'm just going to start on the outer. So there's 6 sections, 2 in each, 2 pipe cleaners in each section. So 12 pipe cleaners. We're going around and doing 12-inch poofs. So I'm pulling it, and now I'm going to twist it twice. 1, 2. Tony, I forgot to ask you, how did you make out today? I won't go into detail, but just, did you make out pretty good? I just remembered. Hi, Heather. Thanks for joining. And Krista, welcome. Jan and I are doing pretty good, Sue. Krista. I love your wreath. No tree or decorations here this year. Have 4 boxers under something. I can't read the rest of it.
Under the age of 2.
Oh, 4 boxers under the age of 2. Yeah, no trees. Hi, Betsy. We are making a Happy New Year wreath. That is the theme for tonight. So it's all about the glitter. You know, I really was going to type in the post the glitter, but on the Instagram app that I used, it's not an Instagram app, but when I was posting to Instagram, the app that I was using, I didn't want the bottom saying to be on 2 lines, so I had a -1 letter, and I thought, well, instead of putting the, I'll put da. Da glitter. Just waiting for Tony. Have to follow up with Doctor. Okay. Okay, I got you, Tony. Hey, Trish from North Carolina. First time watching. Well, welcome, Trish. I'm Marla from Retired in Wreathing, and my sister Jana. We have our Etsy shop, Retired in Wreathing. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching us for the first time. I hope you like us, and you come back. You can like our page, share our page, show us some lovin'. Everybody show us some lovin'. What size did you say is the wreath? The wreath, Sue, is 14-inch wreath frame. Well, I wondered how a New Year's, actually, Betsy, I wondered how a New Year's wreath would go too. This isn't my original idea. I mentioned my original idea a couple lives ago, about 3 or 4 lives ago. And not that because I've never seen it before. I've never seen it before. It's just that I came up with this idea, and I mentioned it on the live. But somebody had, within a day or two, and not because they were watching my live, but they posted a picture, and they didn't say it was a New Year's Eve wreath, but it definitely screamed New Year's Eve to me, and it was kind of my idea in the middle, what I was going to use. And Jana has seen another wreath like that, so I guess great minds think alike, guys. Hi, Dorothy. Thanks for joining. So I'm pulling it, and then 1, 2. We're getting towards the end, so it keeps on wanting to roll back up. I didn't use Susie's Ultimate Deco Mesh holder tonight, but maybe I should have. But I had 2 rolls that I wanted to use up here. And I know I could have put 2 rolls on, but I didn't. Well, Betsy, you and me both. I'm excited to see what it's going to look like, too. You know, sometimes you envision something, and sometimes you're not too keen on it, and it turns out great. And then sometimes what you envision didn't turn out the way you planned. But I'm sure this wreath here is going to be nice. This one is... It's when you go outside the box and try different things. This is still, I'm still using deco mesh, I'm still using ribbon, I'm still using a sign and a big ornament. But I think it's going to be fun. So let me just get this off, guys. Just tape or staples? Sometimes they, oh, staples. Got to get the staples out because sometimes we use that to stand up dry flowers or other picks, and sometimes the dogs will want to use it. So we want to make sure these staples are out. And they are. So we rearranged this Etsy shop. It's quite roomy now. So the wreaths are still behind me, guys, but they're way behind me now. Hi, Carolyn. Thanks for tuning in and you enjoy watching. That's great. And Gloria, first time watching from Florida, will share. Thank you very much for sharing, guys. Jan and I really appreciate that. Share, share, share. So I have one more pipe cleaner on the bottom, and you know what? I'm going to have probably just enough. Or not so. Not so. So I'm going to have to start one poof on the bottom. Oh well. Oh. I thought I'd have enough. Oh well. So I'm just cutting off a little tail about, I don't know, 2 inches. And I got my scissors open wide. And hey, I got some good news too. Jan and I sold 2 wreaths today. So we're quite excited about that. So I have my little 2-inch tail here, guys, and I'm gonna, same thing, put it through the 2 inner rails. Taking a zipper tie, and this time I'm going to get my glasses on first. So I got my glasses on, I got it the right way. So I'm going to put the zipper tie around one of those 2 inner rails. Thank you, Sue, for sharing. Yes, everything's protected from the puppy. Thanks, Laura. By the way, guys, for those that don't know Cheryl or Laura Jean, probably a few of yous, maybe, that are on our page. If you're not familiar with them, you should get familiar with them. Laura Jean and Cheryl both have a private group, but they also have an open page. So Laura Jean is Laura Jean's Wreath Room, but her private group is LJ Designer's Loft. You really should join it and check it out. She does beautiful, beautiful, full, amazing wreaths. So really, really check her out. She does do still private once a week. No, public once a week, I should say. But really think about joining her private group. Also, Cheryl, she's a wreath maker as well. Now, Cheryl is more of our technical support. So any issues you have, and we have many, so poor Cheryl with us. So Cheryl helps out with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, ManyChat. She does one-on-ones. So check Cheryl out too. She is, say that again, Jana? Owls Tech Talk. Owls? Yes. Owls Tech Talk. I'll have both the girls put their links in there. So any people that are not familiar with them, definitely check them out. Join both those groups. They're wonderful, wonderful girls. So anyway, check them out. So I see we also have, I am making a wreath right now. Oh, cool, Deanne. Are you making a New Year's Eve wreath too? Or Christmas still? And Cece, hello, Cece. Okay, so let's get going here. Also opened a public group. Oh yeah, right. Yes. She's also opened a public group for, Laura Jean has, for people to post stuff in as well. So LJ's Crafty Creators and more. So that's another open group, no, that's another public group that, I cut that off already, that you can check out as well. See, your phone is full, Jana, charge.
What?
Your phone is full charge.
Yeah.
And again, it says low battery. And I don't know why it does that. Every time. See? Do you want to read it? No, don't touch it, but.
I don't need to read it.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's not. Don't worry about it. I don't know why. Okay, so now, guys, we have to start on the second. So I have one more poof to do on the bottom. I cleared it. So we're going to have to make another little tail here. So basically, you're just going to gather up the edge. And you're going to want to make a tail. You're not going to want the edges to flip up, though, a lot, because it's hard to get it poofed out when they do that. But you don't have to roll it between your hand for those that have an issue with arthritis and such. I heard Laura Jean say this, and it's a good idea. So I always roll it through my hand and measure 12. You don't have to do that. You can just, where you're going to twist tie it here, lay it down, and then look where your 12 is, and then just gather it up there at the 12. So you don't have to roll it through your hand. So that was a good thing she actually added there. Okay, so we're going to have to put this through. So it too is going through the two middle. And glasses. I'm going to get it around the rail first. Okay, so I'm sticking it through to the two inner and attaching it to one of them. How do I get this twisted when I put it on? Pull it tight and clip her down at the bottom. Okay, so we have to go through our last chenille stem on the bottom, and then we're going to swing up to the top. So I'm going to measure 12. Open that pipe cleaner, our chenille stem. Pull it tight. Hello, Lois Ann. Okay. So some of you guys have a trouble swinging up to the top. I know a lady on the last live did. So if you want, at this point, let's say you were using one roll of this, okay, because normally you do. If you have a trouble getting up to the inner rings, you can actually snip it off right when you're done the outer rings, and then make your tail in there, okay? So that's the normal procedure you can do. If you want, and then start with a new tail in the inner ones and finish the inner rings. However, if I'm using one roll, I continue with the whole roll, outer and inner. Most wreathers do, but you will get the hang of it if you want to. So I did my last poof, and now I have to go into the inner rails. So I'm still just going to measure that 12 inches. So once I get to 12, all I'm going to do is swing that deco mesh above that bottom poof. I'm swinging it up, and then I'm going to find that pipe cleaner up top and put that 12 inches right in the top. Once you make a few of these wreaths, you get used to swinging it up there like that. I think when I started it was a little tricky. Was it, Jan? I can't even remember. Okay. I'm just going to drop this right there. Okay. So we put it in one. We got 5 more chenille stems at the top, on the inner rails, I should say. Thank you, Laura Jean. So we don't really have any snow here. Well, there might be a little tiny bit showing on the ground, but it's very sporadic. How about you, Cheryl? You're still getting bombarded? Oh. It's nice shiny deco mesh though. It definitely goes good with glitter. I like a lot of glitter stuff. Jana, not so much. Hey, Jana? No. One thing with the edges of this, they get caught on your clothes. So be careful when you're making a deco mesh wreath that you don't have your favorite clothes on, because, well, it depends on what they're made out of actually. Like this dress is like stretchy nylon-y, and the deco mesh catches on it. But it's not my bestest dress. And do I have one more? No, I'm done. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut off a little tail here, and I'm done with this black deco mesh. Hey, there's Judith. Hi, Judith. Thanks for joining us. And Tammy. Hi, Tammy. And Linda. Chrissa Fulte. And thank you very much, Tammy, for sharing. Thank you, Tony. It is nice already. My cousin Tony, she likes black. So she would definitely like the black wreath. Okay, we're going to try and get this on. So, it's going through 2 of the rails, and I'm attaching it to just 1 of the rails. Once again. Cutting off the excess. Okay, so now what we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to poof it out. So I'm just reaching my fingers in those poofs that I made, those loops. I'm reaching my fingers, both hands in, and I'm just spreading that deco mesh all apart. Actually, Linda, that's a good idea. And Sue. Ah, they wear an apron sometimes. That's why. Yeah, because I've had some tops here. I would never wear an extremely good top. Actually, I probably don't even own an extremely good top. But just some of my favorite tops that I've worn here and snagged them, wrecked them. So actually an apron's a good idea. But I'd have to get an apron to match my wreath, so that'd be pretty tricky. I'm a weirdo and like to match my wreath that I'm making. I don't really think that's being a weirdo, I just like matching it. I wear an apron sometime. How about an apron? Hi, Maureen. Thanks for tuning in. And Jamie. Hey, chick. Hey, Jamie. And thank you, Maureen. First time watching. Thank you for tuning in to Jan and I's Retired and Wreathing. We are in our Etsy shop right now, making a New Year's Eve wreath. And I just put my base deco mesh on, and I'm just fluffing out the poofs. Then we're going to add some 10-inch deco mesh and some tulle or tooling? Tulle? Someone's got to think of a new word for that tulle. It's not a good word to call that nice, pretty, shiny stuff. Maybe it means something in French. Oh, Judith. You can tell us maybe. I think Judith's from Montreal, right? Oh. Judith, where are you from again? I think Montreal. Witowski, Leonard, Ellen. Hi from New York. Ellen here. Hey, Ellen from New York. Hi, welcome. I need to make a roof. Okay. Yeah, well, this is our first and probably our only New Year's wreath. Unless we sell this tonight, maybe we'll make another one. If we don't sell it tonight, then this will probably be the only New Year's wreath that we make. But we did sell 2 wreaths today, so Jan and I are quite happy. I got to get that posted later. My Nutcracker one, the black and gold and white, it said, I think it said Holiday Cheer on it. And I put a gold lit ribbon on the side. It had a nice bow, and then you could turn it on, and then that ribbon lit up. So sold that Nutcracker one. And one of Jana's, it had buffalo plaid little owls on it. Something just came across the screen. So it was like a rustic one. And a Christmas with the little owls. That was cute. With the little buffalo plaid outfits on. Sold that one too. Okay, the outer is puffed. Just gonna go around the 6 poofs on the inside. Thank you, Ellen. We were happy to. Yes, Cece, it is awesome. Hello from Pittsburgh. Hello, Linda from Pittsburgh. Welcome to our page, our Etsy shop. Okay. Okay, guys, we're all poofed out here. There we go. So I reached in the poofs and poofed her all out. And so now we are ready for the 10-inch. So I'm going to put, I'll show you what I'm going to do. Jana cut this all up for me. Love my sister. She does all my cutting for me. Okay, so we have the silver, and it has, like I said, it has like the opalescent shine to it. So when you look at it, it's kind of like my dress. You can see green and blue and pink and orange and purple. Anyway, I'm going to have that in every other one, and I'm also going to have the, ooh, we got glitter all over the place here. I'm also going to have the gold in between each one. Now, like I said, this was 19 inches, and so 19 inches wide, whereas this is 10, okay? But because this is so sheer, somebody please think of a new name, or did, I don't know if she answered back. Hello, Ruth from South Carolina. Amy, first time watching. Amy from, how do you say that? Seattle, Ohio. Hi, everyone. Hi, Amy. Welcome. Thanks for watching. What was I asking? Amy. Oh, yeah. Judith, I was asking. Yeah. Judith, if you're still watching, tell me where you're from again. I think it was Montreal, but I'm not 100% sure. So, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to go around the wreath. Actually, I should just put them all here. So this does have a front and a back to it, this tooling, because there's glitter on one side, even though it looks like it's all the way through. It isn't. It's on one side only. So I'm just going to do every other pipe cleaner. So I have 12 around the outside and low battery again. Maybe you should plug it in, Jan. I don't know. Okay. I'm just clearing these comments, guys. Sorry, but I don't know. Can't even clear them. Sorry if I got close to you, but I was just trying to clear the comments. So, I'm going to move this back a bit because I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. Yeah, you can plug any one of those. So, with the silver, and you don't have to do this, okay? It's just something that I do. So a lot of people, they just put it down and then you scrunch it all up. For whatever reason, I kind of fold the ends in, because even though you use the rotary cutter or you do the burner or you do it the right way, you're still going to get these little frays, okay? So I just kind of, actually I'm going to cut them off right now anyway. When I see them. See a stray and cut it away. Okay, but anyway, what I'm going to tell you is they do still fray, so I just kind of fold the edges in, and then I just scrunch it up. So it is called a, what did you call it, Jana? A cruffle. Part ruffle, part curl. So it's a cruffle, because it kind of goes in. So if it's gonna, like a lot of the fray is already tucked on the inside, like, and I don't spread it open. I just leave it like that. So just kind of put the edges in and then crunch it up. And there we have it. So it kind of just goes in like that at the edge, like rolled, but it basically just looks like a little bow tie. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up here on the table. And I'm going to have everything slide off. So now I can't see your comments because all the tool, or tooling, whatever you call that stuff, all that stuff is sliding over the screen, but that's okay. Hopefully you're not going anywhere, because I'm not going anywhere. So I'm just pulling it tight, and I'm going to give it 1, 2 twists. And I need the scissors because I see another thing already. Oh, it's coming through here. That's why. Okay. So once I have my silver, now I'm going to take, so the shiny with the glitter is on this side, so I want to not crunch it up. The glitter is going to be facing you on the wreath. So basically just take that stripe, take that piece, and I put the glitter down against the table, and I'm just going to crunch it up here. Now these edges I don't have to roll in because guess what? They don't fray. This tool stuff doesn't fray. So I'm just going to put that in the next pipe cleaner. I kind of need a light behind me or something. That's what's going on. It's darker back here. It is. Because I'm usually under the light, maybe. Well, there is a light back there, but... Okay. Okay, there's the gold. Now the silver.
Why don't you just put wreath on one side and the other stuff all on one side so that people can see what you're doing.
Well, I can try that. Okay. So, basically I did my same little, rolled the edges in. I did my cruffle. It's the black pipe cleaners, Janet, I'm having a hard time seeing.
How can you not see it?
Because it's dark back here. It is. Okay. Come look behind. Oh, you can. I already got the silver in my hand, so I'm putting it pulling it, and then 1, 2. So I want to make sure the glitter is down. Which is this way. It's hard to tell because it's so sheer. And I'm just walking my fingers up through the middle. So it kind of just does that. So see, this stuff actually spreads itself. So it's not the light at the front, it's the light at the back, I think.
Well,
behind me, like.
there's one in every proof. It can't be too hard to find.
I know, but if you see what I mean, it's hard to see the pipe cleaners because it's all dark behind me here. Like it's bright in front of me. Just tell me the way it is. Okay, gold again because I just did the silver. Well, I did a gold, but I backtracked. You actually have to feel for the sparkles, and it feels like they're on both sides. On this one, no, can't be. Oh, I think. Oh, this is really. I think it's this way. This piece seemed like tougher. Thought I could feel it on the other ones. Well, anyway, you can see that sparkle. Even if you get it on backwards, you can still see the sparkle. But you do kind of want your sparkle up. Actually, I can see the sparkle all falling. Okay, silver. I'm just feeling for them there. I see, Annette. I know it's hard to see dark pipe cleaners on dark, especially this. It's like I need a light behind me. I'm just kind of feeling for them. I really can't see the dark pipe cleaners in this mesh. Okay, and I'm having trouble finding the
Just
front and the back, so.
It doesn't matter.
Got orders. Janice says, just roll it. Doesn't matter. Well, you kind of do want the glitter on the front. Don't you guys agree? Can you tell?
It doesn't matter. It's the same either way.
Well, it seemed like some of these pieces, it seemed like the glitter was on the one side only. Well, I guess if you really got to look for what side the glitter's on, it doesn't matter. Because if we can barely tell what side the glitter's on, then
The glitter will be on the top for these ones.
are you sure about that now?
Yes. Just roll them and you'll be fine.
Okay, gold one. Oh, just walking my fingers up through the 19 inches of tulle.
And Annette said you should get one of those headlights with the hairband from the dollar store. I gave her a thumbs up.
Oh God, Annette, yes we should. What you got going on your camera now? Oh, nothing. Oh, you moved it. Oh, you moved it? Yeah, you did. It don't matter.
What moved it to what?
No, just leave it. Leave it. Yeah, you guys can see my wreath good? Okay, good. That's exactly what I need. One of those worm, you hunt for worms with those lights. Headlight banners or headband lights. That's a good idea, Nat. My sister doesn't understand how you can't see the pipe cleaners. They're right there. You got 12 of them, but if she was back here, she'd know. They're tricky. Wreath is looking nice, guys. Black with that silver and gold. It's such a soft gold that I don't mind this tulle stuff, or whatever it's called. Okay, we got to figure out, guys, which reindeer of Santa's, so think about it, think it nice and hard, which one would have got left behind from Christmas? Either he's got to be dozy, or maybe he was drunk, or maybe he partied too much, I don't know, but one of the reindeers got left behind at Christmas, and he's the guy that's going to be bringing in the new year here. Or maybe it's just the reindeer that likes to dance, so maybe it was Prancer and he wants to dance, so that could be it. Now, is there even, oh, there is. Because he's got to have a name.
Annette says, not that you would look like a tool, ha ha ha, laugh out loud, with the worm working with tool, ha ha. Sorry, it's been a long last day at college.
That's true. I would look like a tool wearing that head thing. But you know what? It's a good idea, Annette. Last day at college, eh? You wrote exams today?
My son did yesterday.
Jana's son did that yesterday. Wrote exams. Okay, so the outer is done, guys. Can you see? I don't know if you can see both the gold and the silver.
Hold it straight up.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oops. There, can you see it better that way, guys?
A little bit.
I have the outer done. It's always a delayed picture, so when I hold it, it's always a delayed picture when I look at my iPad and Jana her computer. Okay, so now we're just going to do the 6 inner ones, so 3 silver and 3 gold. See, I can find these pipe cleaners better because the light's on top. Gold. So walking your fingers up those 19 inches. Excuse me. And then fishing that pipe cleaner out, spreading it open. Place the tool. Is it tool, guys, or tooling? Anybody know? Should say on the package, but yes. Ellen says yes. Hopefully she's answering my question. Okay. Silva.
Who's answering a question?
I asked if it was called tool or tooling, and
Oh.
but she said yes. Ellen Witowski or whatever.
T-U-L-L-E.
Tooley.
Tool.
T-U-L-L. Tool. Yeah, like tool. Okay. So, I don't think that's a good name for this, but who am I? Like, think about it. Tool. I'm going to use tool. Not this, but this stuff. It's so pretty and dainty and thin and nice. Why would you call it tool? It's crazy. Unless it means something in French. I was going to ask, I think Judith is French, but I don't know if Judith is still on. Thank you, grammar experts. Tool. Yeah, well, Laura Jean and I are going to reinvent a new word because it can't be called, I can say it better. I can say it now, but wreath. It's a horrible word for me to say. Just about done the inner. And then we're going to put on the ribbon. At least the outer ones start off. So, here.
Laura Jean wrote reefers.
Yeah. Yes. Laura Jean and I are reefers. Don't take that wrong, everybody.
It's not marijuana.
We're not going to tell if we are, but anyway, no. We just have a hard time saying wreath. Especially when I made my last wreath, it was a winter welcome wreath. Really hard to say, but anyway. And iron, or iron. That's another hard word for me to say. So I just don't iron my clothes. If they need ironing, they go in the garbage. If I can't hang them up on a clothes hanger and spray them with hot water and hang them up in my shower, if those wrinkles don't come out then, it's gone because like there's no way. I don't. Last time I ironed was like 4 years ago. I had to iron Milt's dress shirt because we were going to a wedding or something, and it was pretty wrinkled. So actually, I went and got my iron out, and I went to go put water in it, and I thought I better rinse it, kind of thing. So I put the water in it, and when I tipped it upside down, all these little black things came out of the iron when I shook it, and I don't know what that was. But anyway, so I thought, well, that's not right. So I put the iron on, and little black things were coming out of the iron onto the board. So I went and borrowed the neighbor's and used her iron, and that was the last time. George, there's a, well, you guys have Walmart in the States too, so I don't buy Milt expensive dress shirts at all. Not that he doesn't deserve them, but George, the brand at Walmart, he makes excellent dress shirts, and, well, his company, they're excellent dress shirts, and you don't even have to iron them, so you just take them out of the dryer, and they're perfect. So for as much as Milt has to be in a dress shirt, that's good enough. Although, just recently, we did go to a suit store, and he bought a new suit with a couple dress shirts to match, 2 of them. So he does have some nice ones now. But I hope to God they don't have to be ironed, because he's going to have to learn. There we go, guys. The wreath. It has all the... I'll wait until it shows, but... So, all the tulle and the deco mesh, the 10-inch silver, is added. And so there it is. So now I'm going to go ahead and place the ribbon. So there was 4 choices of the ribbon here. And I have black and silver, and then I have black and gold. So we're going to be putting, I guess, the black and gold into one pipe cleaner. The one with the silver, of course, right, guys? So the black and gold is going in the silver one, where I put the silver deco mesh, sorry. And then the silver and the black one are going where I put the gold tulle. So a couple twists, twists. Ooh, pretty. I want those scissors to fly off. Wow, this is some glittery ribbon. Okay, so what did I do? Gold and these. So at least I can see my pipe cleaners better now, because I know the gold tulle or the silver tulle is on top now, so they're easier to find. So these are cut at what, Jana? 12? Ribbon, I think.
What? 12.
12, okay. Just gonna measure it. So the ribbon is all wired ribbon that we're using, and it's all cut at 12 inches. So Bonnie, if you're still watching, this particular ribbon, this was 2 inches, I think, right? We got a couple, yeah. We have a, there's a couple that are, actually I have 3 that are 2.5 inches, and this one actually is just a 2-inch. But you know what? Once it's in the pipe cleaners, you're not going to know, and I've done that before. You have no idea. You don't have to have 2 of one kind and 2 of another. Like I said, all 3 are 2.5 inches wide except for the gold one. And you will never know, guys. Well, you'll know now because I told you.
So Alan says the George brand is used for food industry uniforms.
Oh, really?
And they are not a wrinkle mess, thank God. We'd be served by a lot of last rows of summer-looking guys and gals. I'm not sure what that means.
Who said that? Who said that?
Alan.
Oh, Ellen. Okay. So, Ellen, you're in the food industry. So, are you going through to be a chef? And I'm separating my ribbon right now, and I just forgot. So this is one of Laura. I caught on to this. She said put all the tails towards the outside, because once you put your sign and your embellishment on the front, if you need to bring some of that ribbon back inward, you can. But for the outer especially, all your tails, if they're floating outward on your wreath, they might as well, because it makes it look fuller. So now I'm just going to do a silver. So thank you, Laura, for your tip. Okay. Oh, much easier to find these pipe cleaners now. Oh, family are though. Okay. My son went through to be a chef. That's why I was inquiring. So yeah, that George brand. You know, I used to also have to buy, and not that I really like to spend the money or whatever, but, and I'm not a real tall person, but I always had every pant I tried on, in some of those, like, you know, other store, like Walmart, or you guys don't even know Giant Tiger, I don't think you know. But some of those other pants, couldn't wear a regular pant leg because they were always too short. And George brand, they were actually long enough, like so long that I could even wear heels. Like if I had boots or something like that, or heels, I could wear them with my pants. And like, they don't wrinkle. They're actually, and they're t-shirts, guys. Oh, I should hashtag George in this video. Maybe I can do a commercial. But they're t-shirts too that you buy. Like they got really nice colors and stuff like that. And you know what? They don't go bally. So the way you buy that t-shirt, you can wash it 1,000 times and it stays the same. It doesn't shrink. It doesn't go bally after, you know, 100 washings. It just looks exact same. I got my brother buying them now because I told him about that a long time ago, and he really likes them. The name, oh, Annette. The name comes from Toul, a city in south central region of France. Oh, I figured it was French, yeah. Toul was also known as, oh my God, that's a lot to read. Did you just Google that, Annette? Did you cheat? Thank you. I'll read it later. I know it's a little too much. I pushed see more, but there's a lot of see more. Anyway, it came from France, the wording. Well, you know what? I guess if you said it with a French accent, it wouldn't be so bad, but not the way I say it.
She's saying yes, the tees with collars.
The what?
Tees with collars.
Oh. Even the regular tees without collars, like the crew neck and the V-neck, even those everyday tees without the collars, they are the same way.
And they call her Miss Google.
Oh, Annette, you mean?
Yeah.
I figured you Googled that. As soon as I pushed that see more and I went like this, and all that see more. You know what? I jump on Google all the time too. I get pictures from Google. I ask Google everything. Just Google it. Don't go to Facebook help. No, don't even bother going to Facebook help, because you'll get way more help from Google help that you will understand than you do. I shouldn't say that because Facebook will probably do an interruption on this video now. I seem to find my answer much quicker on Google. That explains it better. Sorry, Facebook, but you need to learn a little bit from Google on that. Yeah, they don't shrink either. George made a good line of work clothes for food industry, but failed something else.
Failed for the outside construction clothes.
Oh. That I didn't know.
Oh, Bingo's watching.
Hey, Bingo, watching your video. Good job. Way to go. You're a natural. You should be teaching it. Aw, thank you, Bingo. Or thank you, Gary. That's our neighbor. Gary is like my second husband. He's over our house all the time. And we call him Bingo because he did retire once already. He has a part-time job. He works at the beer store. But when he retired, he was bored, so that's why he got the job at the beer store. But he goes to bingo and he wins all the time. Don't you, Bingo? I just can't call you Gary, sorry. I'm just not used to it.
Linda has to go. She'll watch replay.
Okay, no problem, Linda. Thanks for tuning in. So the other thing too is I'll show you later on my little reindeer. I want to make him a little top hat. So I don't have a top hat made yet, and we are going to make top hats in Laura's private group. But I'm going to have to make my little reindeer top hat too, and it's got to have holes for his little antlers and ears to come out of as well. Thank you very much there, by the way, Bingo. Hey, Deb. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, it's looking quite beautiful, quite elegant. It's all about the glitter. Bingo, are you at our house right now? Watching with Milt, or is Milt sleeping? Hey, Bingo, make sure you share this to Amber so she can share it to her friends. Give Jan and I some loving. Okay, they all... No, one more. So Bingo, at the bottom of where you're typing the comments, there's that share button. All you have to do is push that. You can share it right to your page, or you can share it to Amber, and then she can share it. This, both of these black ones, like, you have a hard time finding black, but both this sheer one, this one really here, it's like a netting, but it has sparkles in it, and it's actually a really good one. It seems to really hold its form on the wire. This is a good one too. This just has a little stiffer forming. If you're interested in a black one, that one's a good one to get. Where'd you get that at, Jana?
I have no idea. You bought it.
Oh, it's a good one. Oh, it was last time we went to the States. So it would have been a Hobby Lobby. We're done on the outside. So going on the inside. Just going on the inside, guys, and we have 6. Did I miss one? No? You cut an extra one?
Probably.
So we have 6 pipe cleaners on the inside, and I'm just attaching it in one of the 6, and then now this is where I'm just going to kind of spread my ribbon, because I might pull it different ways once I attach my sign. Silver. Thank you, Laura Jean.
What?
Where's the other gold one? Or did we cut more? Did we cut more? So I put it in 1, 2, now the 3rd one, 3. So I got 2 golds. I'm missing a gold. Maybe it's on the floor.
Don't see it.
Sure, we cut enough. One doesn't have 2 in it, maybe? That could have happened. I don't think so, though, because I'd feel it. Gold. So we got 2 golds on the inner, 1 silver. Another silver. And then a gold in the silver. I'm missing 2. Second here. So this tooling has the silver, silver has the gold, gold has the silver. I'm missing 3 more. Okay, we're missing some ribbon.
You're missing what?
Some ribbon. Huh. Didn't get caught on anything, did it? Okay, I'm missing a... Okay, someone put it on an APB. I'm missing some ribbon. It's kind of weird, too, because I can understand...
Just put that one in.
Missing? Yeah. So I'm missing... the black one that goes with this and the gold one that goes with this one. So I'm missing 2. So they will be added a little later. So what we're going to do here is get on that sign. So now I'm probably going to cut the little hanging ribbon off, but I'm not going to cut it just yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Happy New Year sign, and I already...
Cut the ribbon off.
Yeah, I am going to cut the ribbon off. And I need 2 more black pipe cleaners.
There's silver ones right here.
Oh. Yeah, those are for my embellishments. I thought I put 2 in the... Okay, so... Yeah, I'm going to hang. So we still use those self-adhesive. I know a lot of wreathers don't like them. Jen and I put them on. It's a peel-back sticker you take off, stick them on. They don't stick very good, so we actually add hot glue all the way around it, at the top and then around the thing you're gluing it to. So I went ahead and did that already, and then you can just use a regular chenille stem and you can slide it through. Basically, you're just going to judge in half, give it 2 twists, and the same to the top. Now it does have, you can slide it through sideways, because it has openings, or you can slide it through up and down. So top to bottom or sideways. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so we're going to cut this little ribbon off because we don't want them. I'm taking this off so it doesn't fly off. Okay. So I'm just going to stand up for a minute because I don't know where I want him and also the bells. Now the picks can go all the way around, but so I don't know. Yeah, so I think I'm going to put my sign. I don't know if I want those up there. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to put my sign not in the middle, but towards the bottom and to the right of the wreath. So I'm just going to get my glasses on here. And I'm going to fish through and find some rails. Okay, so I don't want this, excuse me, I don't want this sign to get squished way in. So I'm not going to tie it real tight at the beginning. Thank you, Laura Jean. Good. So when I put the chenille stem, when I twist it at the back, I twist it around 2 of the rails. That's how I do it. They don't seem to move once you got them to where you want them. Yep, that's where I want them. Okay, so that guy. Now this guy, he has like a little bum, a flat butt. He's got a flat butt. So it's like he needs to be sitting on something. So I don't know if he can just look like he's sitting in some, yeah, actually, that looks nice. So what I did here is I lifted up his little blazer and I twist tied a black chenille stem because it's fuzzy like the little velour coat he's got on. Jan and I also bought some other picks and cotton and stuff, so I'm still picking off little pieces of cotton that he has on him. But anyway, so I put a chenille stem around his waist. Now the tails weren't long enough to go through the deco mesh, so I slid one. Once I had that tied around and had the 2 tails, I slid one underneath, and now I have the 2 longer tails. So that's actually what is going to be going through the deco mesh. So he's going to look like he's sitting in the wreath. Where did I want him though? I want him more up here. I'm actually going to tie him. He's going to get tied a little tighter, and he's going to get just attached to one of the inner 2 rails, not 2 on this one. Because I want him tighter, like he's sitting, sunk in there. Now he does have little wire in his arms, but only halfway down his arm, so his rest of his hand you can't bend, just his arm, upper arm, which is fine. Okay, so now the bells. I was going to have him holding the bells, but I think I changed my mind on that. Yeah, I don't want them. I want them up top. Because you got to ring in the new year, right, guys? So let's just put those bells. Actually, they kind of might look neat. Right above the sign, but not too far above. I just put the silver chenille stem through the hole of the, it's like a Christmas bulb, and I hot glue gunned around the little part that holds the hook at the top. Now I want these bells to lay though, so how is that going to happen? I got to do them up higher. You know what I think I'm going to do, guys? I'm not even going to go through the rails. I'm going to just tie those. Where I put my ribbon and my deco mesh, there's leftover pipe cleaner. So I'm putting the chenille stem through the pipe cleaner and twisting it. Now I'm going to finish those off with styrofoam gold balls and probably gold and silver and black maybe even. Okay, that's how I like it. Okay, so I just added the, I got it the right way, I don't even know.
Yep.
Okay, so does my reindeer look like he's sitting?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so reindeer's just sitting there chilling, and he's got, oh, he had his arm around the sign. So he's just got his arm around the sign and his hand over it, and I don't want him to make him look like he's holding his crotch, really. So I don't know. Anyway, so he's just sitting in there, and I got the little bells kind of like just dangling over top. When I was trying to put them through, they were getting shoved this way, so I want them to kind of like just lay on top, so that's why I attached them to the chenille stem. So I'm just going to throw a couple picks in. Now I have all kinds of picks, guys. However, like I said, I was going to just do a silver wreath, and now it's silver and gold. So definitely I'll be adding these silver and gold ones. I'm probably not going to add all these silver ones because there's quite a few, but I will definitely add the silver first, the silver and gold ones, and then I'm going to see what's going on with the other. Now, I don't know if I want to add. And these are bendable too, so. I don't know how I want to add these though. Might be bending that stick up after, or clipping it. Maybe I don't like them bent. Spread apart, but maybe not bent. Or maybe spread way apart and stick up. Or maybe clip them. What do you say, Jana?
Yeah, I don't really like them sticking up like that. Looks
Yeah.
like antenna.
Yeah, I know. Okay, probably.
You don't have to use them.
No. We're not liking the look of these stuck together, so both Jana and I said they might need to be just clipped and used individual. Let me see. Because once I unclip it. Maybe if I add the silver ones first. Okay, let's add some silver ones. Now I think these ones are fun. These ones to me say definitely New Year's, like spring, throwing those ribbons all around. I like these ones. Well, I like the other ones too, but okay, so we're gonna add a couple picks in there. And actually, these don't have to get added everywhere either. Maybe. Those are getting there. I'm gonna have to make sure I got his, I might glue his elbow to the back of the sign just so his arm stays where it's supposed to. Okay. Oh, these are fun. Springy fun. Okay. Once I get these put into place, I'm going to go to the back of the wreath and take either wire or probably a chenille stem, a half of one, and just attach that half a chenille stem to the rails at the back so the wire holds. But right now, we don't really want one by as, yeah, maybe. Okay, I want to see what these ones look like. Either together, no, separately. Let's try one together. Might look better with, Jesus. Jana's dog just scared the daylights out of me. Lou just yawned, made a, I don't know if you guys heard it, but it scared the daylights out of me. I'm gonna see if I like that. I don't know. Okay, well, oh, that's what you did one time, Jana. Just made these, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Did we lose another one?
Nope.
Something fell off, no? I don't have the top. Oh, this little ball. Maybe. Okay, we don't know if we like these or not yet, so where's those? I might not even add these gold and silver ones, although that's the ones I thought I was going to use the most. But I don't know. Tell me what you think, guys. I'm just going to show you. Wait. So I'm just going to show you where I added the gold and silver balls in front of, behind the gold springy one. Tell me if you like. Can you see that or no?
Yeah, it's tilted.
It's tilted?
Yeah, it's not straight.
Well,
The
which
other
way? Oh, this way?
Yep.
Oh. So tell me if you like the gold and the silver balls. Thumbs up if you like it. Can you see it? Jana's moving the camera back. So thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down to take these gold and silver balls away and just use the silver. Jamie Brown, I like it. No, Annette says no. Oh, I got thumbs up from a bunch of people. I don't know if I like it. Anyway, I don't know. Well, for one thing, I gotta fix that one. Once you fool with it. Okay, once you bend them, some of the ball, like the two top balls came off. So I can't really bend it like swirly. If anything, I can bend it like in an arch one way or forward or backward, but I don't want to bend it in like a snake or anything. I'm going to add one more of these guys, and then I'm going to see where. What are you looking for? I just don't know. Just on the edge of the sign, maybe. And one more. All right. You can go in the middle. I kind of was going to put two on the one side and one on the other, but one's still telling me to put one up front. Just because it's New Year's, maybe. Okay, so just to let you know, guys, we tend to change things up on Wreath. So we're going to leave it hanging up for a bit. Jana and I will be looking at it over the next few days. And we might change a few things up on it. Might add something, take something away. I'm not sure I like those gold and silver balls. I might take them apart and try them. But here's what we got. So hopefully you can see that. Is the sign right way? Yeah. I'm just going to hold that up for a second. Hopefully we got it. I love the silver corkscrews though. Yeah, those, and I like those too. One would be okay. Oh, I don't know. It could grow on me. It's pretty. Thank you, Jamie. Oh, Alicia Ann said no for the gold. Not really. Yeah. So I might not keep these gold and silver in there. Or I might take them apart and use them individually throughout the wreath. Or I might just use the balls and stick the balls on the end of my chenille stems. So there you go. Anyway, so there's my wreath for tonight. So Happy New Year to everybody watching. And thank you for coming and showing Jana and I some lovin'. If you haven't already shared our video, please share it. If you haven't liked our page, please like our page. Follow us. If you want to be notified for live alerts, type live or alerts or notifications, and you'll be notified next time we go live. And next time we go live, we will be doing a non-holiday wreath. Not sure what it's going to be yet, but it's not going to be Christmas or New Year's or Halloween or fall or Thanksgiving. I know next holiday we got coming up, well, next holiday is actually Christmas, but I mean for us wreathers would be after Happy New Year. The New Year's one, we have Valentine's, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, I might take them apart and that. I think that's what I might be doing. And taking those, I might use those gold balls on, like I said, all over the wreath on the chenille stems. There's like 18 pipe cleaners times 2 because each one is folded in half. So stick those balls all over the wreath, all the silver and gold. So anyway, thanks guys for watching, and we really appreciate the likes and loves and everything else and the shares, so thank you. I hope that we commented to everybody and answered your questions. Jen and I had discussed earlier that we might before, like a couple months ago, we were saying maybe in the new year we'll start going on YouTube as well, doing some lives there. So like I said, thanks Emma for the alerts. Merry Christmas, Jamie. Thanks guys. I'm sure we'll be on before Christmas, so I'll wish everybody a Merry Christmas as well, and Janet as well. And maybe we can all have some cheer to the Christmas and the New Year. Some eggnog toast. Anyway, have a good night, guys. See you next time we go live, if not sooner. We'll see you, Laura Jean and Cheryl, tomorrow. And like I said, anybody on the page that doesn't know Laura Jean, LJ's Designers Loft, or Cheryl, Owl's Tech Talk, please check them out. LJ Designers Loft or Owl's Tech Talk. That'd be Laura Jean and Cheryl. Private groups, great groups to join, guys. So thank you, everybody, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Good night, guys. And Jenna, I can't, there's no, oh, there. Good night, all.